Hello and welcome to the Daily Devotional. My name's Tim. I serve as the lead pastor at the River at Eureka River Online. It is good to be with you, and I am not in Eureka at this very moment as I'm recording this devotional. I'm somewhere in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico, wrapping up a 11-day, 12-day cruise, something like that. It's losing track of days, right? But that's not such a bad thing. So, but what's happened this week is there's been a lot of change in our itinerary. People would ask me before we left, what's your itinerary? And I could rattle it off just like that. Knew exactly where we're going to go, the times we're going to arrive in port, leave port, how many days at sea in between and all that. Well, it didn't work out that way. There was a tropical storm that caused us early on. We weren't maybe 200 miles from Galveston, Texas, when the loudspeaker, comes on. The captain says, there's a tropical storm and we're not going to go to Cozumel. We're going to go to Aruba without stopping at Cozumel, which meant 4 straight days at sea instead of a day at sea, Cozumel, and then 2 days, maybe it's 5 days. I don't know. It's a long time at sea. Really, really slow to get there. And then hit the 3 islands down there, the ABC Islands, and then getting ready to head up to Stirrup Cay, Bahamas, and he gets on the loudspeaker again and says, hey, there's another storm brewing by the Bahamas. We're not going to go to the Bahamas. We're going to go really, really slow so we can get to Miami on time. A couple hours later, gets on the loudspeaker and says, this is your captain. We have another change of plans. We're going to go to Jamaica for a family with a medical emergency. And then the ship picked up speed so fast, I swear you could have water skied behind this cruise ship. And made the stop, and now we're on our way to Miami again, and again going really, really slow. And I say all this because every time there was a change, I'm thinking, well, I guess the captain knows what's best. The captain knows where we need to go. He knows where the pitfalls are. He knows there's a storm brewing there. He knows that the family needs this over here. And so I trusted the captain. But how often in my own life, even when I truly believe I'm following and right in line with the will of God, right, just right in the center, do I question God's leading in the path that God has put us on, has put me on? Proverbs chapter 3, verse 6 puts it this way. Seek always God's will for your life, and He will direct your path. So even when we seek God's will, He still calls the shots. All right? He determines the speed. He determines the direction. He might lead us around a storm, or in order to build us up and to strengthen us, He might lead us through a storm, not alone, but with Him. There's something beautiful about trusting God. Much like I've trusted the captain of this ship, how much more do I need to trust God and trust that His path, whether I think it's too fast or too slow or not going the direction that I think it should go, is His perfect plan and will for my life. How about you? You experiencing some slowness, some quick turns, some rerouting of your life? Could it be that you are living in God's will and He's directing your path as well? Let's pray. Lord, help us to always seek your will and to trust your path, even if it may seem too slow, too fast, not the direction that we think you should take us. Let me be faithful to fully trust you and live fully into the will that you have for our lives. We love you and pray this